Okay, as you can see on the phone, we're at Taunton Castle. It's absolutely freezing today, it's not warm. Temperature's quite warm, but the wind is so cold. Apparently it's going to feel like somewhere between -7 and -10. I'm kind of inclined to believe it. I don't really feel the cold. I've got all the outdoor kit where I used to teach, and yeah, it's definitely chilly. But anyway, away from that, what we're going to do to start off with, we're going to start this episode by putting a lucky egg on. I actually forgot before I swiped my first stop about my streak, so we're not going to do that. And I've actually got a load of gym bonuses which I'm also going to collect. So first and foremost, we're going to catch a ratter, because obviously they're always good for levelling up. So we're going to catch that. Little curveball. To tell you what today's episode is going to be about. Today's episode is going to be a really helpful short video on all the top tricks you need to know to become an ultimate Pokemon master. All the little tips that when you play the game you eventually find out about and how to do it. So it's going to be about L throws, it's going to be about menu shortcuts, it's going to be about naming Pokemon, it's going to be about all the little sites you need to be totally amazing at this game, and that's what we're going to talk about today. So first and foremost, Ratter Call. 2-day streak, nice big chunky bonus. Would have been chunkier if had it on before, but hey, that's all right. So 29 minutes, and what we're also going to do is, because we're in most of the gyms around here now, there's not been many more to find, we're going to claim this gym bonus. There we go, gym bonus claimed. Okay, leaves us 80 coins. We've got a load of eggs on, so I'll show you those as well. Load of eggs on, 2k waiting to go. So for the moment we're going to leave it there. We're going to go around Taunton, and as we do it, I'm going to give you the tips you need to see to become the ultimate Pokemon Go player. Tip number one is always swipe your Pokestops. So we're here at the Vivary Park War Memorial, you can see it in the background, and we're going to swipe that Pokestop. Pokestops give you items. Items are key. You need Pokeballs to catch Pokemon. The way you level up fast is catching lots of Pokemon, and the other thing is you've got to catch all the Pokemon. There's a Pikachu here. It's a starting Pokemon. You very rarely see them. You need to make sure you save raspberries, which increase your catch bonus, and you need to save those for your Pokemon. So tip number 2, straight away, the way you increase your catch bonus is raspberries will give you a multiplier. I'll put the multiplier up on the side. Great Balls, Ultra Balls and normal Pokeballs also increase your catch bonus. Curveballs also increase your catch bonus. Nice, great and excellent throws also increase your catch bonus. When you're catching Pokemons, make sure you use your curve throw. That was my gloves, it's not always ideal. So curve, so spin and flick and release. And you're trying to get a great, excellent shot. I mean, that was just a curveball. We don't know if it will stay in. And it's practice. The more you practice, the better you get at these things. That was a Pikachu caught. So swipe all your Pokestops, increase your multipliers for things you want. The most important time to use it is on the Pokemon you really want, the starters, the rare things you don't see like Grimer. Trust me, Grimer's hard to get. And that way you will then be a Pokemon master, and that is our second tip in how to do it. Next tip, tip number 3, is, again, always swipe your Pokestops because you get cool stuff. Now, the other thing you need to know is how good are my Pokemon. Now, I've got a feeling Vivary Park has turned back into a Pikachu nest. So, how to identify nests is try and find stuff that you don't usually know is there. So if you go and play somewhere all the time, you get to know what turns up. Nests tend to be parks, big open green areas, so essentially golf courses, parks, woodlands and things like that tend to be nests. You still need a little bit of mobile signal sort of knocking around to generate that good GPS data. So I can now see here from my nearby, I'm seeing a Pikachu. Pikachu has not been here for ages. He was here right at the beginning of the game, but it's a nest Pokemon, so I'm going to report that to the Sylph Road in a minute. So nest Pokemon, first thing, good app, go to the Sylph Road. Sylphroad.com, they basically log where all the Pokemon are spawning. You can go on there, it's an amazing resource. Log your Pokemon with the Sylph Road. It helps everyone playing the game and you'll know exactly what to do. So, third tip, work out where your nests are. That way you can get Pokemon super quick. Raichu's hard to get from us, so another one will certainly be helpful. We're going to do that. Then report them to the Sylph Road because that helps everyone else. And this game is about the community. It's about the community of Pokemon Go. It's about us all working together. If you ever watched the anime series, it was all about that community of the guys travelling together and helping everyone out. So report those nests. Next thing I'm going to go on is once you've caught those Pokemon, how good are they? How good are they? Well, we've got the appraisal system for that. So, if I go on to my favourite Pokemon, which is Alakazam, he's currently in a gym, but he's got 91% IVs. IVs stand for individual values. So they're basically the key things we need to know about that Pokemon and how good he actually is. If we go on to appraise here, which we didn't have at the beginning of the game, and it made it quite hard. Everyone wanted it for ages. My screen gloves work. So let's take a look at your Pokemon. Overall, it simply amazes me. Now, each word that it says here is different for each team. With Valor, so red team, that's who I'm a member of, simply amazes me means that's the top set of IV values, okay? I'm going to put all the percentages below because I can never remember them off the top of my head. I just know that if I catch Pokemon, I want it to be simply amazing, which I think is 80% and above. I'm going to put all the details down below. It then tells me its HP is its strongest feature. It's also impressed with its defence. It's blown away. Now this is the next bit of information. Blown away is also the top tier of recommendation. That's the best that can get, which is 15. 15. Blown away, that means the first two things that we said, HP and defence, I think it was, are 15. That's the top thing. They can't get any better. Right. How do we know the exact value? Now, I use a site called, where is it? Here, called Poke Assistant. PokeAssistant.com, it's brilliant. It doesn't interfere with the game at all, so you're not breaking any terms of service by using it. You're literally adding information, you're using a calculator to then work it out. So I can go down, it's how to dodge Gen 2, attack a tier list, Stardust strategy, it's got so much useful information. But if I go to IV calculator, you can put in all the information. So you can put in Alakazam, you know, what its CP is now, what its HP is now, how much Stardust it takes to power up to the next level, whether you've already powered it up, what it said previously, so whether it was attack, defense or HP is the best, or multiples thereof. Options, so this is the, is it 0 to 7, 8 to 12, 13 to 14 or 15. That will then give you what you need to know and the exact IVs. Personally, I don't power anything unless it's above 80% in the IVs. Main reason being, if you power up a really low level IV Pokemon, so 20, 30, even 50%, the finishing end value ends up a lot lower. And I want the strongest Pokemon I have, so I appraise everything. And then, so I don't forget, I make a note of it. So my system is, I put the percentage, 91%. That little Y symbol, it's quite hard to put symbols in the game. Y tells me that it's got a really good moveset. So yes, it's got the best moveset. A and D, so it's got a best attacking and defensive moveset. And that's a stab moveset. So it means it's got, a stab is, it gets a bonus for its type. So this is a psychic Pokemon and it's got 2 psychic moves. So it gets a multiplier for having that. That is why you need to know IVs, and that is tips 3 and 4. 3 and 4. Don't really know why I've taken it off because it is absolutely freezing and my hair probably looks totally insane at the moment. But however, we need to talk about our next couple of tips. I'm terrible at keeping count of these things. I think this is probably going to be 5 and 6. So this tip involves finding multiple Pokestops. What that lets you do is that lets you drop lures, catch loads of Pokemon, and level up super fast. So these two tips are about leveling up super fast. Here, as you can see, we have 3 Pokestops. You can click on them. You can click on the little box at the top and drop a lure. I'm not going to do it now because I'm not staying here. If you lured all 3 of these, you have a high chance of lots of Pokemon spawning and catching lots of Pokemon. So find these multiple spots where you can drop multiple lures, and if you use lucky eggs, you can level up super fast. I'm going to swipe all of these. This is another quick tip actually. So this is 5, 6 and 7. Is you don't need to click on all the balls, you can just close it down and you'll still get the bonus. So swipe and close. You don't have to click on them all. So that's a really good tip there. So catch your Pokestops. The next thing, and I've done a separate video about this, if you want to know all about how to do specifically, look for my how to get 100,000 XP in 2 hours video. If you see on Vivery Park, there's a loop that goes all the way around. It goes down here, heading towards the gym, little circle's the bandstand where we were a minute ago, all the way around to the bottom, down to the other bottom circle, which is the memorial where we did tips number 1 and 2, and a big loop. If you drop lures around that whole circuit, add a lucky egg, walk that circuit, in 5 minutes all those stops will refresh. So what you're doing is you're getting maximum mileage for your eggs, you're getting maximum mileage on your stops, you're getting maximum spawns because you've lured everything, and that is how it works. So a 5-minute walking loop, walk that loop, let everything refresh. You need Pokestops on it so you can set up your lures, and that is a great way to level up super fast. So that's tips 5, 6 and 7. I'm now having my hat back because I'm freezing. Okay, this next tip is going to do with egg hatching. Now, egg hatching is important. Egg hatching gets you new Pokemon, it gets you hard to get Pokemon, and it actually, as a general rule, gets you better IV Pokemon. So what you need to do is you need to queue up your eggs accordingly, because this means you get maximum egg drops at the same time. You can use lucky eggs to get multipliers. So for example, if I go to my eggs now, I've got 7 on the go, and I'm queuing them up to go together. So I have 7 5k eggs at 1.6. When they get to 3k, I'll put my 2k on. Now the important thing with the 2k is if you use your unlimited incubator, that's what you use that incubator for. Use it for your 2k because they hatch so quickly, it's just not efficient buying the other incubators to do it. So use your unlimited incubator just for 2k eggs. That way you'll get maximum effect. Yeah, as we're saying, I lost power on the GoPro there, just in case you was wondering what happened. Yeah, you get maximum bonus out of using your unlimited incubator for just 2k eggs. And if you queue them all up to go together like this, you can drop a lucky egg, which means you get double the amount of XP. Usually, you would get 200 XP for a 2k, 500 for a 5k, and 1,000 for a 10k. Double those up, that's a lot of XP, and you level up super quick. So that is how you level up, get the most out of your eggs, use the right incubators, yeah, queue them all up together, get the most you possibly can out of those eggs. Right, tip number 9, I want to show you how to level up gyms. God, it's cold. I want to show you how to level up gyms the effective way. Let me come a bit closer so I make sure you can hear me. Oh, right. How to level up gyms the effective way. I've just put something in this gym that we can train against. It's 1000 CP Seadra. It's got a good attacking moveset. So, you need to know how to level up your gyms, because that way you can claim maximum amounts of coins, and you can get yourself higher up in the gym. The higher you are up in a gym, the less likely you're going to be taken down, the more times you can claim coins. Happy days. So, the way you get maximum prestige is fighting Pokemon with half the CP of the lowest Pokemon in the gym, and your whole team has to conform to that. So we've got a 1125 Seadra. That means we can get away with sort of 550. CP Pokemon. So we're going to attack it, and here's a top tip. If I now sort by name, if you put a special character at the beginning of the name, they'll come up first. So I've got #Jim and the percentage. I know that electric is great against fire. I haven't put these ones in here yet, actually. I'm just sitting thinking, but the ones I'm going to use is this. So, top tip, name your gym Pokemon, #Jim. If I go down to the bottom and go to number, I've got a load of Pikachus here that are half the CP. So 500, ready again, we've got another one here, 500, another one, 500, and another one here, we got more. So what happens is, I'm just going to put in 2 little small ones now, because we don't really need any more for the benefit of this, and go. You get 1000 CP per Pokemon you take down by using this technique. They shoot twice, dodge, dodge, and then attack. So when you see the flash around the edge of the screen, that's when you dodge. So I'll show you now. Ready? Flash, dodge. Ready? And do it again so you can see. Flash, dodge. And then that's how you know when to dodge. When you use your charge move, the most effective way to use your charge move is wait for them to use their charge move, and then try and work it out. See, attack, attack, flash, dodge. He got me that time. It's quite hard to dodge some charge moves, but if you team it up perfectly, see I'm running low on battery now, you'll manage it right. So, I'm going to take out this Seadra. Bear in mind Kingdra's going to be called in Gen 2 when they eventually do it, and I got 1000 CP for doing that. What we might as well do is we'll leave it there, hopefully someone else will level it up, but yes, half the CP Pokemon of the lowest CP in the Pokemon, your whole team has to conform that, 1000 CP. If you actually beat a gym as well, like the whole gym through, you get bonus. Yeah, so that's my way for taking down gyms, get maximum CP, maximum coins, and as you can see at the moment, if you go to your shop, this is where you claim your bonus. Most people don't even know about this. In the top corner, up here, it says 7. That's how many gyms I'm currently in. When I click on that, you get 10 coins per gym, and, oh, I'm going to have to get this right now, 500 Stardust? I'll put it down the bottom if I'm wrong. I think it's 10 coins per gym, 500 Stardust. So yes, take down those gyms, take them down well, get high up in the gym. Right, tip number 10, my final tip, so you can become the ultimate Pokemon Go Pokemon Master, is cluster all your evolutions together. This is how you get maximum XP and level up super fast. What you need to do is you need to be looking out to save tons and tons and tons of all those cheap things that cost 12 to evolve. So for example, Pidgeys, 12 to evolve, Caterpies, 12 to evolve, Weedles, 12 to evolve. Catch tons and tons of this stuff. That's really, really important, because you have to catch as little as possible of them to get maximum XP. Each thing you evolve, usually you would get 500 XP. If you have a lucky egg on, you get double. That's 1000 XP per evolution. So at the moment, I've got 45 Pidgey candies, 23 Caterpie candies. You get as many as you can. Drop a lucky egg, which lasts for half an hour, and ideally you want to spend that full half an hour evolving stuff. You can get so much XP in half an hour purely by using that technique, and it works so well, and that's how you level up so fast. Save all those cheap Pokemon up, catch everything you possibly can, and evolve it all in one fell swoop. I hope you found this super interesting. I hope it's going to help you play the game better. I hope it's going to help you become a better player of Pokemon Go. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope it was helpful. Tune in next time. Remember to like if this helps you out. Remember to put a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to never ever miss anything that's going on. And we will see you next time.